Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
Hello. 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 Can you, can you hear me now? Testing, testing. Oh, you can hear me now. Very strange. I can't hear myself. But if you can hear me, that's so good. I'll sort it out later. Very strange. Hi, Bella. Can you hear me now, though? Everyone can hear me, yeah? bit strange that I can't hear myself. Very strange. You can hear me though, that's good. So I can carry on. So what I was saying was we're going to be drawing this guy today. If I can get the thing to get right now. Right there. So yeah, I hope that you've all got my FX styles, 3D styles. So as I was saying, we're going to be drawing this guy today, and he is in aid of the release of the new games coming out. It's so strange because I can't hear myself. It's like the first time that I've not been able to hear myself as I'm going. So I'm just talking to nothing, it seems. But as long as you can hear me, it's all good. I'm gonna have to have confirmations in chat to see if it's all still going, because that's so strange. Are we all good? There's like the delay. Oh yeah, you can't hear me. I get it. So, hi Dawn, hi Renee, hi Bella. Because like you must have missed all that when I was saying it in the first place. So we are gonna be going to go this guy today, and we're gonna be using the 3D styles, which I'll just go through now. This is the base colors, and this is the shadow colors, and then the highlight colors. The only thing is, as you can probably tell from here, the colors of this guy don't exist on the palette. So I'm going to show you how to get these colors on there today. And I go to the ellipse tool and just make an ellipse here. All good. And I go to the fill tool now and put it into elliptical mode. I'm gonna drag it up to right here because we want the light coming from this direction, but we want those colors on there. So we'll leave the actually no, we won't. The main one we're gonna have as the very lightest color that we can see here, right there. Then we're gonna have another color straight in, and that is gonna be the normal color about there. Another color, which is gonna be like the lightest color. No, the darkest color. I mean, so like on this edge, right there. And then the end one is gonna be the lightest color. So right here. Might have to do a little bit of adjusting, but that is pretty good. So what you're gonna end up with is the sphere being. Wait, I'm just reading chat. Yeah, the sphere being sort of like a 3D object. Then once we have that, we're gonna add it to our styles now. So we're gonna go into the base colors, which is this one. We're gonna make sure it's selected, which it is. And we're gonna say add from selection. And then you'll see we've got another color just added here, which is this one. Go on to the shadows now. And go back into that layer, but make it multiply now. And then go back into our styles again, make sure we're on shadows, and add it to the shadows down the bottom there, so yeah. and we're going to go to the highlights, going to make it I forgot what they call it, is it overlay? I think it's overlay. I can't remember. It's one of them. Which one is it? I think it is overlay. And then we're just going to go back to the FX styles under highlights and then add it to that selection as well. So there it is there. So that's one colour. Now we're going to get the other colours that we need. So on this one, we're going to go for this yellowy thing here. So we're going to go back to this first colour and we're going to make it a light colour. So right there. Then we're gonna go slightly darker. So right there. Now we're gonna have the darkest colour. So this like shadowy bit here. And then back to the lightest colour. Right there. And for some reason it's not colouring it in. And I don't know why. It's showing us it's coloured in. This is Affinity weirdness. It is best. I can't understand why that wouldn't be there. So I'm gonna try moving it around. Oh, I know why. It's because we left it in overlay. We need it back into normal now. We put it on normal, and there it is. Now we can just do the same where we make sure we're selected on that layer, go into our styles, into the base colors, and add from selection, and make it multiply. Go into the FX styles again, into shadows, and add from selection. And there's overlay one, overlay. I think it's the last one, if I can find it. Just there. And we're gonna add that one to the FX styles of highlights. So that one just there. Then the other colour that we're gonna need, because there is another one. Now I'm just gonna put that back in normal so we didn't get that same mistake again. And go back on to our fill. So this one, we're gonna have a light colour up here, and it's gonna be these shoes. So not the lightest, but kind of light, right there. And then we're gonna get the next darkest right there. The very darkest, so probably that shadow there. And then back to the lightest, which is gonna be down here. And I think it's like that one. Just have a little play with it, make sure it's right. And as you can see, this one needs to be slightly lighter. So I'm just gonna move it to just lighter right there. And also the end one right there. And then just add this one like we have been doing. So we'll go to our base and add that to selection. Now I'm going to go back to the layers and change it to multiply. Confusing myself now. So I'm going to go on to the shadow layer, which is this one, and add it to that selection. And the last one is overlay, isn't it? And go into the FX panel, go into highlights. Then we'll just add that one as our last one. So now we have the colours that are him, which is awesome. It's easier when they're all done first. It's like then you just click on them and it's done. So to save even more time today, I'll just delete that ellipse because we weren't doing that, and delete this. Actually, no, just turn it off. I'm gonna go to this layer now. As you can see, I've already sketched it out to try and save time. I've like told you where highlights should be, where shadows should be. This is all to make it easier for myself. Now this bit up here, you can see that it doesn't connect. So we're gonna have to transparency that. I'll get when I get there. I'll show you. So now we're just gonna go to pencil and start drawing this geezer. So I'm just gonna put that sketch down a tad. So right there, and I just draw around the head bit. And it's not drawing, so that is probably something wrong in my settings somewhere. I probably haven't got a strike. Just gonna make it black for a minute so I can see. Just gonna make this quite large, I think, so we can see what bits we've done. About 10. There we go. And now I'm just gonna play with the nose till we get it right. If it would select a layer, nose. Is this Affinity being weird again? It is. Yeah, I find that if you can't see something, hi Bobby, they like zoom in and out and it seems to come back. That happens quite a lot on 2.1, I don't know why. Very strange. So I'm just going to play with these names a little bit to get the shape right. I think it's mostly right. Right there. And maybe pull this out a tiny bit. Yeah, I think it was mostly there. So now I'm going to go to make more of the shape. So I'm going to go to pencil tool again. And now we're going to do the body part. So I'm going to go down here, around and up, and just join it wingman because we can see it. So make sure that's underneath the head. And then when we do colour it in, that won't be there. So I'm going to draw the feet now. So going back to pencil tool. And just doing the feet. Down there, around, and back up. Perfect. Underneath the body part this time. And to save doing that last one, I'm just going to duplicate it. Move it across, flip it round, and there we go. Quite a simple character really. It's the shading that's going to get us. And just trying to think what I'm going to do next. In fact, I'm going to do just above the headpiece, back into our pencil tool, this piece here, which we're going to have to use. Oh, that wasn't my own. Redo that. I can't get that angle right. It's just, they won't do. I'm going to have to adjust it by nose, because I just can't get that bit. Right there is where I want it. So yeah, as you can see, that bit doesn't join here. So when we do it, we're going to have to use transparency to make that merge in. Carry on now. The eye brace, so go back to pencil tool. And just doing these so they come up here and over there and back down. Like that. Gonna have to use nodes again now to get that right. And make the very end one, wherever it is, this one. I can't find it, I'll zoom in. That one into a point. Just moving these ones so it makes more sense. But yeah, we just want that end one right into a point like that. Underneath that piece. And I'm going to do the same again, so I duplicate that, move it across, flip it round, and put it into place like so. Make sure it's underneath that piece. I know it doesn't look it right now, but it will be. I'm just going to do the mouth now. So, back to our pencil tool. And do this part of the mouth, this one here. Like that. And now we'll do the TVs. Like here. And here. Now these eyes, I'm going to use the shapes to do this. So I'm going to make sure we're on the lip still. And make the shape. Don't need the colour. Just moving those into place. We're going to cheat a little bit because we're going to colour this one in now so we can get it right. So into our styles, into this grey white, and it gets rid of the stroke and stuff. So that is awesome, just done. So there's that one. Now we're gonna duplicate it and string it down a little bit by holding 2 fingers. It's about there. And we're just gonna make that just plain black. And then we're gonna duplicate that again. And then make it white. And we're gonna raise it up a tiny little bit. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Right there. Perfect. That one's inside that one, and that one's inside that one. Just moving the layers so it makes sense. Because now all I want to do is duplicate the whole thing and just move it to the other side. We're gonna have to adjust it a tiny little bit. Actually no, I'll just leave it. Yeah, leave that. But now it's the real easy bit. Just reading chat. I don't think there's anything for me. I think that's people talking to amongst themselves. So now we just gotta pick shapes and then make them. So we'll start with this head, and we're gonna go to our styles. And we said the head was this color now because we made it. So there we go, one head. Now this piece here on the top is also going to be that color. So we'll make it that color there. The only thing is we can't have that little join at the top. So what we're going to do is go to the fill and change it to transparency. And just have the top little piece made invisible for us. Right there. I'm going to move it now so that we don't see those blue lines. Right there. And was that pit? No, I was just like trying to see if it was something for me, and I was like, oh no, it isn't. Don't worry about it. But yes, pay attention. See funnies. Now, these eyebrows are gonna be the same as the shoes. So if we do these both together, which is this darkest one here, and then the body, which is this piece here. And if we go into our styles, it's this one. There we go. Just gonna make these teeth white now. There they are, I think. I'll go into our effects and just choose the white one. And there we go. So that's our basic character in flat now, or the base. And now we're gonna start shadows. I'm gonna pull out our sketch because one, we don't need it anymore, and two, it tells me where everything is. So I'm just gonna pull that to the top, if it would go. And I'm gonna resize it to that top up there. And I'm gonna use it to do the shadows. So on the headpiece, we want a Go pencil tool. Now we're gonna follow this body down. So it's gonna be something like this. And we want it obviously to be off the side like that. I'm gonna go into our effects. Now we're on the shadows. And it was this one in particular. Make sure it's inside that shape. Like that. And that is perfect. I'm gonna come out of styles, go into our Gaussian blur, and Gaussian blur that. Pretty high. Now it's quite dark, but I'm sure it'll be fine when I put the lights in. Now what I'm going to do is duplicate that, because we just need the same again, but in highlights, just off to this edge here. Very tiny little bit. So we're going to go into the styles, into highlights, and choose that one again. There we go. I'm going to come out of styles, make sure scale with updates on, and Gaussian blur this one now. So it's that a little bit lighter on the edge. About there. Now we want to copy that exact thing to the other side. So I'm just going to do both of these and duplicate it and move it across to the other side. So I'm going to flip it. I'm going to have it about there. Just so that lighter bit is just on the edge. About there. That's cool. Oh, what screen protector? There isn't one at the moment. And the reason being is because the camera, I forgot what they call it, but the shine off of the camera, like, you know, the lights, the shine off the lights. So at the moment I don't have a screen protector. I'm about to take it off. Yeah, reflection, that's the one I was thinking of. I was like, what's that word? What's that? I'm sure he gets quicker. Do you want me to slow it down? Do you want me to read it? I don't know. Otterbox. I think I had something like that before. It was like a military gun case with like a thing across the front and all the sides are protected in the back. But I had to get rid of it and get a new case. One for this stand that you see here is like built into the case, and then two to get rid of that shine, that reflection. I forgot where it was. What was I doing? Let's do the body now. So this has already got quite a good shadow on here. As you can see, I hate that. So I've got the glove on, so I shouldn't do that. But as you can see, there's like a shadow already here, which is doing quite a good job. But we want to reinforce that. So I'm going to go to our pencil tool. Make sure we're on the body piece now, and insert inside. Well, I don't know why it's called insert side. This is just insert, and I'm just going to draw. So we want it down this side and around the body like that. I'm going to go to X, into styles, onto our shadows, and just use the body again for the shadow. That's like, it seems really dark. Trust the process, trust the process. What do I do now? Into effects, come out of styles, put on scale with objects and Gaussian blur, and then Gaussian blur that one. Bella. I was like, what's that noise? That's so kind of you, thanks very much. I think that's probably too dark, but we'll leave it for a minute. But I think that's too much. That's so awesome of you, thanks very much. You're thinking you're trying a different one, because yours is quite slippy. Yeah, I find that now the other one's not on. I had to get used to the screen a bit more, because it is very strange, but needs must. Yeah, I think that body piece is just too dark. I don't know. Maybe when we get, because the feet one's got to be done, yeah. So maybe that even itself out. In fact, let's do the feet now. Let's go to the pencil tool. Now we are gonna want a shadow that goes around here. Don't know what that just jumped. Put another node there so it doesn't. There we go, by there. Now if I go to styles and into shadow, and on this one, is it gonna be like really dark? I forgot to insert inside. So I'm gonna please like so. Yeah, that looks really dark. Let me Gaussian blur. Scale with object, Gaussian blur. It looks a bit odd, but I think it's gonna work out fine in the end. I didn't finish the head off. Getting ahead of myself, so let's go back to the head and make sure we're inside already. And let's do these other shadows. So we want two ellipses, like so, around the eyes. Be there. And we're going to go to our effects styles. Make sure we're on shadow, and it's this one is the head one. And now we're going to go to scale with object and Gaussian blur. Make pretty sure we're on that one. And just blur it out. You probably can't see because my hand's in the way. But yeah, about there. And I'm just going to duplicate that now because that's a really good one. And I'm just going to move to the other side. Like that. Perfect. A few more. Back into pencil tool again. Just going by my drawing now, the sketch. So these teeth would make a shadow. So coming down from the teeth, but along the top lip and back up to the. I'm gonna have to do that because I didn't do very well. Just adjusting the nodes because that wasn't very great of me. Yeah, about there. And I didn't carry on, so we can do it anyway. I'm gonna have to redo that. Sorry, guys. There we go. So this time I'll try and get it a bit better than last time. So down from this tooth, along the top lip, back up to this tooth. I have to use. Where's it gone? No, I'm gonna have to do it again because I can't find it now. So this tooth along the top lip, up there, and if we go around here and around there we go. So now when we go to FX styles into our shadows, this one, yeah, that's about right. I don't know why it keeps jumping like that when I touch the screen. I have got a glove on. Very strange. And where's it? New tool. I'm just gonna adjust these nodes so it's a little bit better. Add an extra node. And about there. That looks right. Now I'm gonna go into our scaled object, Gaussian blur, and see how that looks. And it's Gaussian blurred out. Yeah, it looks pretty right. Now highlights wise, now go to the pencil tool again. What we need is one in between the Sneijers bridge, so sort of down here, all the way to here, and around. Oh, there's Sky. It does that weird. It's like when I touch the screen. So yeah, like down here, around, and back home, and back up, and there. Might have to adjust it with some nodes a minute. This needs to be longer and skinnier. About there. About there is good. So now I can go into RFX styles, into highlights, wherever it is, there. And this one's the head one, so about there. And we're gonna Gaussian blur that one. Scale with object, obviously. Gaussian blur. About there. I'm gonna do the same again for the forehead. So into our pencil tool, and just along here, around. About there. I'm gonna go into FX styles, and then choose that highlight again there. And I'm just gonna go into scale with objects, Gaussian blur, It's a lot the same. This. And just raise the radius until we're happy with that, which is about there. A couple more. So this time we want the bottom lip, so I'm going to go along here to about from there to about here. And this one. Go into styles. And then this time we're on shadows. And I was to go that side in a way. And we're going to go scale with object. This chunky keeps moving. And to Gaussian blur. Just look and see if you can still see the screen and stuff. That was moved slightly on it. Right there. Yeah, Gaussian blur. I'm just going to change the radius of that Gaussian blur. Right there. Just going to move it slightly up. Right there. And now I'm going to use it again to make the chin. So I'm going to go into the pencil tool. And just by here, we're going to make a little chin. So we're going to have a little bit like here. Effects, styles, into highlights. And we're going to scale with objects. Gaussian blur. And just reuse that one. There we go, just a little chin. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to one of our side pieces. Just make sure we're on the right one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. I'm going to go into node tool. I'm going to make an extra node by here. I'm just going to go across that bottom piece, making an extra node. Just about there. Just so we got a little bit of shadow under there. That's about right. So that would his eyebrows go over his eyes. It does on this particular character. I'll show you. It's very strange. Where is it? It's here somewhere. No, I deleted, didn't I? Oh damn. I'll bring it back. I'll just place it again. Where is he? There. Add that one. That didn't work. Very strange. Make sure. Yeah, that did work. What the hell? It's because we're not out of this layer. So yeah, as you can see, his eyebrows go over his eyes, which is pretty strange for this character. And they are kind of like a bit darker, I suppose. I'll change that now. But they aren't fully black. But they are a bit darker. Let's make a whole new one of these. Aspect of blood fill onto normal fill. Say this one we're gonna have slightly darker again. So right there, and then even darker, and the darkest. So we'll just go black, and the lightest. So right there. That looks like right. Because the other thing that you gotta do on these eyebrows is go into our pencil tool, and just about here we're gonna have a little highlight just about there. And what we're gonna do, because we haven't got it on that one, we want it light anyway, so we'll just call it this one. or this one, or this one, because we want it really light. And I'm just gonna go scale with objects and Gaussian blur. Yeah, that's about right. It's a bit the wrong colour, but it will do. Now I'm just going to duplicate to the other side. Move it across. Flip it round. About there. Oh, now I see what you mean. Yeah, his eyebrows are above his eyes, yes, indeed. Yeah. Why have I got three eyes? Wow. What happened there? Delete that one altogether. That is just weird. You can never have enough eyes. He did grow a third eye, so wait. Not sure what happened there. That's very old. Anyways, getting back to him now. Is there anything I need to see the feet highlights? So going to the feet now, this one, and what we'll do is go to the pencil tool, and he's got like a little highlight right here. I can't get that right when it's on the rope. Just needs a little bit. Right there. We need a highlight. I know what colour we're going to use. Let's try the normal highlight. This looks dark to me, so we'll go with this one. And we'll scale with object, golden blur. See how that looks. It looks pretty good. We want it even lighter than that, Reneva. Oh well. You can do it on your one. When you have a go, don't you? Next week will be the isometric challenge results. So that'll be awesome. I think we're mixed there. So we're gonna make a highlight on the body piece. This one right here. Get the pencil tool again. We're just gonna have it down this very edge, like right there. And we're gonna go into FX, into styles, into highlights. And it's this one. Just make sure we're inside the body. I don't know how that isn't clipping, but it will be now. Into FX again. Styles, go into scale with object and golden blur, and just freeze that one so it's slightly lighter on that side. We're gonna duplicate that because we need it again for the other side. Gonna flip that and let's put it on the very edge of the other side, right there and there. Now we do need a very dark shadow under the chin, so we're down where we need to be. Just gonna draw one in right there. FX, go into styles, into our shadows, Now we need a really dark one. Let's see. Oh yeah, the body one does pretty good actually. So we'll do that. We'll go in blur. Scale object, go in blur. And then raise that one. Now, is there anything that we've missed? I think that's pretty good. I suppose we could do a little bit on the teeth. Just make sure which one we're on. That one over there. Now there's gonna be, oh, I don't know why it keeps jumping around like that, so annoying. Just down this side. Make sure we're inside the teeth. On perfect. And styles, and we're already on the shadows, so this one. So we're gonna go to Golden Blur and Golden Blur. I'm just gonna duplicate that now. And just move it out slightly to the edge. Right there. And go back into styles. Into highlights. Choose the white one again. And go into our scaled object. Golden Blur. And just see how that edge just lights up just a tiny bit. Now we're going to want that on the other side as well, so we'll just take these two, duplicate them, use our move tool, put it across the other side, flip it around, make sure we're in that tooth. Let's move in the layers to this tooth. We just want that white just on the edge. So about there. This is looking pretty good actually, really. It's not quite the right colours, but better than the preview image. So yeah, can you see anything else that needs doing? I think we're pretty good where we are. I think it looks pretty good how it is. Just gonna go back to this one now. And delete that one. And there we go. From sketch to vectified. Vectified. I still can't say it right. Still new. What's that? Oh no, Keller. Fella. We had thunder earlier, did you? It's still really hot here. Your bookstore looks really good done. As usual, I'll put this on the group so we can learn off it and stuff. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to come up with something again for not next time, because next time will be the isometric results. But the one after that, oh, I just realised these eyebrows are not underneath that bit. This piece here has to be above the eyebrows. There we go. That's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a new character for a couple of weeks' time. I'll come up with a new challenge for next time as well. And do you want me to put these new styles with the new colours? Do you want me to add these to it or not? To the ones that are already there, kind of thing. So base the shadows and highlights. It just makes things a lot easier for us. The challenge is isometric. And I'll be going through the results next week. So yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for everything, and I will see you in the next one.